To our weekend vlog, and yeah, it's the weekend already and I haven't even uploaded last weekend's vlog because I was really sick, but you'll find out why in this weekend's vlog. But I finally feeling a bit better. Oh my God, how did Richard describe it? He said the way you're feeling today would be, most people would think they feel horrible, but that's how horribly sick you were. And I'm like, I was so sick. So enough of that. Drinking my ginger ale. And I'm going to upload last weekend's vlog, and it should be up today, Friday. And this one will be up on its usual time. So it's beautiful out. Still cold though. Beautiful and cold. And the snow has been removed. The city of St. Albert has an amazing snow removal, and they literally come and scrape the roads right down to the cement. But then it's so funny because we're so close to Edmonton where we live, so you just turn out of our street and like a mile down the road and then you're at Edmonton, and they don't do this. So it's kind of like, you know, but you pay higher taxes in St. Albert for that that's one of the reasons. So anywho, enough about that. Let me get this other vlog uploaded. I'm so sorry it's so late, but sometimes there's not much you can do about it. Richard just brought me the mail before he left for the hockey game, and I had a couple of online from wish.com, which is why I'm on that spending freeze, because they are, you know, I figured them out. They're like a dollar store. They sell you an item really, really cheap, so therefore you buy some more and some more and some more and some more and some more, where normally you wouldn't buy that much. So that's where they make their money. Anyway, I don't have a really nice watch, so I got this one. I haven't wound it yet, and it's got a, can you see it's rose gold? So this is metallic, and it's got this really cool claspy thing on the other side here. And I believe this was $6. Sure was. And then I got a whole bunch of sealing waxes. I used to seal my letters ever since I was 12, and then I was watching Abby on the Purple, I think it's called Purple Cottage now, and she was showing some cool things she was doing in journaling with sealing waxes. So I looked on Wish, and of course they had them, so of course I had to buy them. Then I also got these envelopes. It would be maybe 3 by 5, I would say, and you can stick them in a journal for a journaling card or a tag, and then you can close it and seal it with the wax, but it doesn't seal down completely, so it still looks pretty. So I got a few of those. So yeah, I still have a couple more. Oh, I got a chain for my purse too. Let's see if I can go see where I put it. So here's a chain for my bag. Now, right here. I have this Michael Kors bag, and I love it. I use it almost all the time. But the problem is, if you can see, because I use it so much, I even took it to the Michael Kors store, and they said, to be honest, they're not really made for this cold, 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 cold temperature, especially using it all the time. But I love the bag. I really, really do like this bag. But it's cracking, and I don't want it to crack anymore. So I got this gold chain, and I kind of put on it. The only thing is it's a little bit too long, so I'm going to figure out how I can double it somehow, that I can, you know what I mean, or knot it or something so it can become a shoulder bag. Or I'll just have to order another shorter one. But anyway, that's a nice chain, and it's a really good way to save on your bag. And I don't even have to touch those, you know, you can just wear it on your shoulder like this. You don't have to touch those handles at all. So yeah, so those are my wish.com things. I think there's a couple more items, and then I am done like dinner. Yeah, so this is the kind of day I'm having. It's really not necessarily a beauty day. It's, oh, that light's burnt out. It's a feel better day because I really was feeling pretty good yesterday, and now it's kind of going, so I'm back on that Zofran, the nausea meds. I'm still nauseous, so go figure. But anyway, I thought I'd start taking care of myself, like kind of wellness, things that I know that I can do to feel better. And the first one is always a magnesium soak, and that's Epsom salts. And you guys, everyone knows Epsom salts is good for your muscles, but when you really want it to benefit you and to really feel the benefit, you have to use a lot of it. So in a tub the size of mine, hang on, in a tub this size, I just got out of the tub, so there's remnants of bubbles. I use, this is a 1 cup scoop, I use 2 of them. And then I also squeezed in some, what do you call it? Thieves oil. I put in a few drops of thieves oil. Then the next thing that I do is always a Fango mud mask. I have lots of masks, but there's something about the Fango mud mask that pulls all the toxicity out of you, and you feel better. It's by Borghese. It used to be called Princess Marcella de Borghese when I first started using it when I was like maybe 17 years old. I've been using it all my life. You can find it at Costco, and it looks like, it'll either look like this or in a tube, or it comes in a, oh, I can't get it, it's way back there. It comes in a jar with those clampy things. So while I'm waiting for my mask to set, it's time to clean the jets in our big tub. So rather than waste the gray water, they call it, gray water, when you've been in the tub, our installer years ago told us to get the water filled, so I better turn on some cold water. Get the water filled up over the jets so you can turn the jets on, and use dishwasher detergent. Now I was going to use one of those little Cascade like pods, but I had to break it open with scissors, so I thought I'd just use my natural stuff. Same thing. And so once the water gets filled up, I'll be right back. I need it to get over the jets in the back. Rather than waste water, I covered the back jets because it was shooting water over onto the wall. And I don't want to fill this huge tub up with water. It's a waste. There's already water in the tub. So now I'm going to take my dishwasher soap and put in like maybe a couple of tablespoons, because this is, I'll use the cap. I use a couple of capfuls because this tub is pretty big. Put it down where the water intake thing is, which is right there. You put another one, and then you let the jets run, and in doing that, the dishwasher soap, especially this one, is less caustic than the usual jacuzzi type cleaners, and it doesn't harm your pipes. And we have had this tub for I don't know how long, and it's, the engines and pipes have been amazing, and we do this probably about every 4 to 6 months. So here we go. And we let it run for 15 minutes, and the dishwasher soap is now going into and through all the systems of your jacuzzi. So there's a little tip for you. And then you empty the tub and drain it all out. And you will have a sparkling tub too, because of the dishwasher soap. And one very, very wet towel. And a very, very wet towel. So look how clean this tub is, and I did nothing. I swear to God, I don't have the energy anyway. So I just took the towel, Richard wrung it out for me because it was really full of water, and wiped it out with a hand towel. No scrubbing, nothing, and the tub, you know, is clean on the inside, the inner workings, and out here too. So it's a little tip I thought I'd share with you, seeing I was doing it today. Can you tell what I just did? Yeah, I just did my Life Cues page for today. And my goal today is to go out and watch Aussie's hockey game. I have an interview today with CBC Radio. They're actually more interviewing Richard. It's about the Black history in Alberta. And then they want to interview me to see how Richard and I connected, because our paths were so completely on a different route, and how we ended up together. So it'll be on CBC Radio. So they're coming over around 5 o'clock. So, ugh, you know, just one of those yuck things I don't feel like doing, but I will do it, and I will be home and I can sit down, and I'm trying to be really positive today. Fill myself with joy, be joy-filled, and it'll make you feel better. So that's what I'm doing. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy. And I'm very inspired by the Olympics. Oh my goodness, those athletes are outstanding. And some of the hurdles some of them have overcome is just mind-boggling. The human body is incredible. So why can't my body be, no. So why is it my, no, that doesn't sound positive. So my body should be just as resilient as theirs. Yes, they're many years younger than me, and they're in much better condition, but I can still get my body to be the very best it can be right now, if that makes sense. I'm not expecting to be a snowboarder. Do you know what I mean? Just want to feel better. Don't want to be nauseous every day of my life. So, gonna put my face on, gonna paint my face, and get ready to go out. So I made it out. Goal number 1. Right, Richard?
Yep.
I got ginger ale in my Do You cup. But in the fine print it says do what you love. So, yeah, I'm doing me. Put my face on. I'm sporting a little headband. I'm not sure if it looks right or not. I have such a big head. Does it look okay?
Fine.
Richard said it looked okay. He said you can't even see it. So, whatever. That's what I'm wearing.
It's not something that...
It's not popping.
It's not like I'm wearing a crown.
Yes, it is. I always have a crown on. What's the matter with you? Look at my watch, guys. That's the watch I got on Wish. Is that pretty? The little beads with the blue beads on are lava beads, and they are drenched with thieves oil. So if anybody comes around me hacking and a spitting, I'll just smell my watch. Because that's what most people do, smell their watch. You know, that's not too conspicuous. So let me put on my shades. It is bright and sunny out today. So we're heading to West Edmonton Mall because little Mr. Aussie is playing in a hockey final. They made it to the A final, and it's in the mall. Turner played there last year, which was kind of cool. But Aussie's playing there this year, so yeah. So I didn't want to miss, I missed all the games, but I didn't want to miss if they made it to the final. So we're going there, then we're going right back home. So it's another really pretty day outside, but I am freezing. I turned the furnace up. It's still really, really cold. So I put on this sweater, which is, excuse me, the coziest thing a person could possibly wear. I mean, that has a hood on it. Not that, I don't know when you'd ever need to wear the hood, you know. Don't have any makeup on, so I look like death warmed over. But I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. And I'm just waiting for, I don't know if this is Canada-wide, but for sure, people that live in Alberta, our Premier, Rachel Notley, has got this program in effect, and it has to do with, let me see if I can get this right, energy and energy efficiency, and there is a carbon tax that they have, we have to pay about, you know, recycling and keeping things, you know. And so because of that carbon tax, her payout to the consumer is to have government employees come into your house and replace every single light bulb that isn't energy efficient, every power bar, every shower head, night light. So I'm waiting for the guy to come here, and it's kind of cool because our house is older. So for sure we're gonna have especially shower heads and light bulbs, and I'm thinking the poor dude's gonna go up there and change the light bulb, and it's gonna be so dusty, but that's okay. He can leave the coverings off and I'll clean them. And yeah, he said anywhere between 9 and 1, and it's about noon now. So I got up when Richard went to work, which was at 8:30. So yeah, that's early for Miss Monica. But anyway, I can't wait for him to get here because I'm anxious to see what he's gonna do. It's just, I've been finding out all these rebates and free money things. And then another thing I sent in for, I registered at Loblaws. Now, Superstore and Loblaws are all one company. And apparently they had been upping the price on bread, certain breads that you buy there. And nobody, as a consumer, you would never have known that. But then somebody, I don't know how they figured this out, figured out they were doing this. And so now they are offering individuals a $25 free gift card to buy groceries if, you know, you shopped and bought pretty much every bread that they sold. So anybody that's ever shopped at Superstore and bought bread, you can get this $25 gift card. And Curtis was explaining it to me. He said they're offering this to everyone because if you take the gift card, then you won't be part of the class action lawsuit against them. So yeah, so I filled that out. A lot of people are donating it to the food bank, the $25, and just giving the money to the food bank. But I didn't do that. So, oh, I think my guy is here. Unmarked white van. Energy Efficiency, Alberta. That would be him. I just think this is the coolest thing ever. So I'll be back when he's all done. Well, that was super cool. We ended up getting probably, a lot of the light bulbs changed. And we got 3 brand new shower heads. One for the bathroom in the green bathroom upstairs, one for the bathroom off the family room, and one for our tenant's shower. So, I mean, for free, 3 shower heads and a whole bunch of light bulbs. That was awesome. Cost nothing. So, yeah. And I guess it's like he said, it's a way for the consumers to get a little bit back to justify the high price of the tax. So, yay for us. And I'm glad I found out about that because got all that done, and you feel like it's kind of neat because you kind of feel like you're getting something for your tax dollars, you know, like something real and substantial. So now I'm going to finish emptying the dishwasher and drink my smoothie. He was so nice. His name was Brian McNight, like the singer. And when he had called last night to say he was coming over, and I looked on the phone and I said, Richard, Brian McNight is coming over? And then he laughed because he's this young guy. He says, yeah, he says, the ladies just love it when I call because, you know, they think Brian McKnight's coming to croon at their house, but it was funny. So anyway, onward and upward. I know this might look insane to you guys, but this is how I have to bundle up just to go to the art cabin. It's minus 31 degrees outside. So yeah, I have to do some spray adhesiving. Does that make sense? Spray adhesiving. Come on, doggies, do you want to come with me? So we're going out to the art cabin. Got my fur coat, my boots, and my hat on. Okay, come on guys, who's coming? Whew. There. Woo. At least the dogs have battened down the sidewalk. So Fitz came out with me. Come on, Fitzy. There, and you get here and it's not cold in here. Now I hope my spray adhesive is in here because it isn't in the house. So let us see, where did I put it? Okay, this is not becoming successful. Darn it. Where would it be, guys? It's not in the house. It's not out here. Poopa! So I just finished making these really cute last minute Valentine's box treat holders. See? I made 4 of them and 2 Valentine cards. So I want to go and get something to put inside them. So we're just going to run to the dollar store. So I managed to get a few little things, trinkets to stick inside those boxes. Man, it was like war zone down the Valentine / St. Patty's Day aisle of the dollar store. It was thick with people, okay? Because they got the big St. Patrick shamrocks in the way and people are trying to get the last little shreds of Valentine's Day stuff. It's quite funny, but anyway, we're at Tokyo Express. Can you see right there? Tokyo's Japanese as opposed to Chinese food, but I've been craving a teriyaki bowl. I can't even think how long I've been craving it, and every time I think I'm really craving a teriyaki bowl, especially when I've been nauseous, which is odd, they're closed. So it'll be quite late at night and I'll be like, oh, I'm dying for a teriyaki bowl. So Richard went in to get some. I'll show you what I got while we're waiting for him. I got some stuff for the boys. So I got pencil and eraser sets. So there are 8 in here. So I'll just give them 1 each and then I'll stick the rest at home. And I will sharpen them for them so they're all ready to go. Cute. Then I got them each a box of, you know, those little chitty chat things. And then I got one, I'm going to, because I know Indy can't eat these, so one of these I'm going to open up and put inside the little box with the other stuff. I might, we'll see. Then I got, because you have to be careful at this dollar store, because it tends to cost more than $1. Do you know what I mean? So you don't want to go crazy. It's not the Dollar Tree. Then I got the boys each a glowing bracelet. You know, like they're like those glow bracelets, but they have a little Valentine saying on them. So that's kind of cute. Ooh. And then just some chocolate hearts. And what else? I think that's it. Oh, and then inside of those boxes, this package opens, so I'll pull it out. Let me just pull the little tab out. Hold on. Hold her, Newt. I thought these were pretty because you could put them by your bathtub. Hang on. Push hard. These little candles were cute because they're a Valentine. But they twinkle and they could sit by somebody's bathtub, you know? So I got those to go inside of those little boxes if they'll fit. And I was just going to throw some of those little Tex, you know, chocolates in with them. And then I got these bags to put all the boys' stuff in. And instead of getting them each a greeting card this year, I got one per family, which I thought makes way, way more sense. So yeah, can you get the mail, please? Are you tired of being in the car?
I am.
Richard drove all the way to Athabasca in Amber Valley. Well, Amber Valley in Athabasca.
But it was worth it.
It was worth it because of that radio CBC documentary. And so he went back to where his parents' home was and the homestead and all that. And yeah, it's kind of neat. So he's tired because it was a long drive. And then, of course, he gets home. Richard, can you give me a ride to the dollar store? You know, annoying me, but dollar store's not that far. But you know when you're just so done being in the car. So anyway, on this note, or on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. And thank you for joining us this weekend. And thank you for everybody that always says, sending prayers and hoping that I feel better. Oops. Thank you for everyone that always sends me prayers and says they hope I feel better. You don't even know how much that means to me. It's so sweet, so thoughtful, and so very, very, very much appreciated. So thank you very much. And I do feel better, and just onward and upward. And that's what I'm going to do. Richard just said on the way back from the dollar store, next weekend, we're going out of town. Oh, is this for me? Monica Lipscope. This is from Abby from Purple Cottage Crafts. I see her in purple writing. Abby Henderson. Oh, yay. I can't wait to go home and open. What would this be? Look. What a fun treat. This is my second parcel today, Richard. You weren't home. I got a parcel and it was full of all these dried roses from, oh, what is that name of that place? I never can remember. Wild Orchid Crafts. Beautiful roses. So, yay! Thanks, Abby. I can't wait to open it up. Okay, bye, everybody.